See nothing wrong with. To believe that something is acceptable or proper. Synonym for. See nothing wrong with. Find nothing objectionable in, perceive nothing inappropriate about, believe nothing unacceptable in, identify nothing improper in, detect nothing improper in, notice nothing unsuitable in. She sees nothing wrong with expressing her opinions openly. Despite criticism from others, she sees nothing wrong with her decision to pursue a career in the arts instead of medicine. He sees nothing wrong with working long hours, believing it's necessary for success in his field. Mean nothing to. To have no emotional or significant impact on someone. Synonym for. Mean nothing to. Hold no significance for, have no impact on, be irrelevant to, carry no weight with, be immaterial to, be inconsequential to. The criticism from strangers meant nothing to her because she was confident in her abilities and choices. His achievements in sports might mean nothing to his family, who prioritize academic success above all else. The criticism meant nothing to him as he was confident in his work. Stand out. To be easily noticeable or conspicuous. Synonym for. Stand out. Be conspicuous, be prominent, be noticeable, be remarkable, be outstanding, be distinctive. Her talent really stands out in the group. Her unique style and vibrant personality make her stand out in any crowd. Among the many applicants, one candidate's qualifications really stood out to the hiring manager. Stick out like a sore thumb. To be extremely noticeable due to being different. Synonym for. Stick out like a sore thumb. Be glaringly obvious. Be unmistakable, be highly conspicuous, be extremely noticeable, be flagrant, be easily detectable. The old, dilapidated house stuck out like a sore thumb in the otherwise pristine neighborhood. In his formal suit at the beach party, he stuck out like a sore thumb among the casually dressed guests. In his casual attire, he stuck out like a sore thumb at the formal event. Jump out at. To be immediately apparent or conspicuous. Synonym for. Jump out at. Leap out at, be conspicuous, be striking, be prominent, be evident, be noticeable. The errors in the report jumped out at the editor. When reviewing the budget, one glaring error jumped out at the financial analyst. The answer to the puzzle jumped out at her as soon as she stopped overthinking it. Hit home. To become fully understood or realized. Synonym for. Hit home. Strike home, resonate, have an impact, sink in, be understood, register. The reality of the situation hit home when she received the diagnosis from her doctor. After hearing the testimonies of the survivors, the enormity of the tragedy finally hit home for the audience. The seriousness of the situation hit home when he lost his job. Be plain as day. To be very clear and obvious. Synonym for. Be plain as day. Be crystal clear, be obvious, be unmistakable, be evident, be transparent, be self-evident. Her feelings for him were plain as day, evident in the way she smiled whenever he entered the room. The answer was plain as day. There was no need for further explanation. The evidence against him was plain as day, leaving no room for doubt about his guilt. Come to light. To be revealed or become known. Synonym for come to light. Be revealed, be disclosed, be uncovered, be exposed, be brought to the surface, be brought to public attention. The scandal only came to light when investigative journalists uncovered the truth. New evidence has come to light that may change the outcome of the trial. The truth about the scandal came to light after the investigation. Løyebare. To expose or make something very clear. Synonym for løyebare. Expose, reveal, uncover, disclose, unveil, bring to light. The documentary laid bare the harsh realities of the industry. Through her memoir, she laid bare the struggles she faced growing up in poverty. The investigative report laid bare the corruption within the company's upper management. Spell out. To explain something in a detailed and clear manner. Synonym for spell out. Explain in detail, elaborate, clarify, expound, specify, define. The teacher took the time to spell out the instructions for the assignment so that all the students would understand. During the presentation, the CEO spelled out the company's strategic plan for the next 5 years in great detail. The instructions clearly spelled out the steps to follow. Make evident. To clearly show or demonstrate something. Synonym for make evident. Demonstrate, manifest, reveal, show, illustrate, exhibit. The data makes evident the impact of climate change. The data presented in the study made evident the correlation between exercise and improved mental health. His behavior at the party made evident his discomfort in social settings. Bring to the fore. To highlight or emphasize something, bringing it to people's attention. Synonym for bring to the fore. Highlight, emphasize, accentuate, spotlight, showcase, feature. The recent scandal has brought to the fore the issue of corporate accountability and ethics. The documentary brought to the fore the struggles faced by marginalized communities in urban areas. The report brought to the fore the need for urgent action. Put on display. To showcase or make something obvious for everyone to see. Synonym for put on display. Exhibit, show, present, flaunt, showcase, parade. The exhibition put on display the artist's latest works. The museum curator carefully selected artifacts from ancient civilizations to put on display in the upcoming exhibition, allowing visitors to marvel at the rich history of human civilization. The artist was thrilled to see her paintings put on display in the prestigious gallery, showcasing her talent to a wide audience of art enthusiasts. Shout from the rooftops. To announce something loudly and proudly. Synonym for shout from the rooftops. Announce loudly, proclaim, broadcast, declare, publicize, herald. The actor couldn't wait to shout his engagement from the rooftops to share his happiness with the world. After receiving the promotion, she wanted to shout her success from the rooftops. They wanted to shout their success from the rooftops. Draw attention to. To deliberately make something noticeable. Synonym for. Draw attention to. Highlight, focus on, point out, bring to the forefront, accentuate, emphasize. The politician's speech aimed to draw attention to the importance of environmental conservation. The artist used bold colors to draw attention to the focal point of the painting. The artist used bold colors to draw attention to the focal point of the painting. Bring out into the open. To reveal or expose something that was previously hidden. Synonym for. Bring out into the open. Reveal, expose, uncover, disclose, bring to light, lay bare. It's time to bring out into the open the issues that have been plaguing our community for far too long. The investigation brought out into the open the corruption within the organization. The investigative journalist's report brought out into the open the corruption within the government. Make manifest. To make something clear or evident. Synonym for. Make manifest. Manifest, demonstrate, reveal, show, display, exhibit. The speech made manifest the speaker's passion for social justice and equality. His actions made manifest his commitment to the cause. The success of the project made manifest the team's hard work and dedication. Give the game away. To reveal a secret or make something obvious. Synonym for. Give the game away. Reveal the secret, expose, uncover, betray, let slip, divulge. The slip of the tongue gave the game away, exposing their plans for a surprise party. His nervous laughter gave the game away during the interrogation. His nervous laughter gave the game away, revealing that he was the one who broke the vase. Be patently clear. To be clearly and unmistakably evident. Synonym for. Be patently clear. Be blatantly clear. Be glaringly obvious. Be unmistakably evident. Be overtly clear. Be undeniably clear. Be transparently clear. The success of the project was patently clear from the positive feedback. The consequences of climate change are becoming patently clear as extreme weather events become more frequent. It was patently clear from the evidence presented that she was innocent of the crime. Hold up to the light. To examine or scrutinize something closely. Synonym for. Hold up to the light. Examine closely, scrutinize, inspect, analyze, study, review. The jeweler held up the diamond to the light to examine its clarity and brilliance. When you hold up the data to the light, the trends become obvious. Before signing the contract, he carefully held up the terms to the light to scrutinize every detail. Open someone's eyes to. To make someone aware of something they hadn't noticed before. Synonym for. Open someone's eyes to. Enlighten, awaken, illuminate, make aware, inform, educate. Traveling to different cultures can open one's eyes to the diversity and richness of the world. The documentary opened my eyes to the environmental issues we face. The documentary opened her eyes to the harsh realities of poverty in developing countries. Be on the nose. To be exactly right or precisely what is needed. Synonym 4. Be on the nose. Be accurate, be precise, be spot on, be exact, be on target, be right on. Her prediction for the outcome of the match was on the nose, as the underdog team emerged victorious. Your explanation was on the nose. I understood it perfectly. The chef's intuition was on the nose as the dish turned out perfectly balanced in flavor and texture. Wear out. To become unusable or ineffective due to age or overuse. Synonym 4. Wear out. Become worn, deteriorate, degenerate, break down, exhaust, deplete. Her favorite pair of shoes had worn out from all the walking she did during her travels. My shoes have worn out, and I need to buy new ones. After years of heavy use, the old sofa finally wore out and needed to be replaced. Fade away. To gradually disappear or become less noticeable over time. Synonym 4. Fade away. Diminish, disappear, vanish, evaporate, dissipate, wane. The old photograph faded away after years of exposure to sunlight. With time, the once vibrant graffiti on the wall started to fade away, barely visible now. The memories of her childhood home began to fade away as she grew older. Pass away. To die, especially in a gentle or euphemistic way. Synonym 4. Pass away. Depart, expire, perish, leave this world, go, succumb. It was a sad day when the beloved family pet passed away after a long and happy life. Sadly, my grandmother passed away last night. Despite the best medical efforts, her grandfather peacefully passed away in his sleep. Phase out. To gradually discontinue or reduce the use of something over time. Synonym 4. Phase out. Eliminate gradually, reduce gradually, withdraw, wind down, scale down, taper off. Over the next few years, the government plans to phase out outdated technology and replace it with more modern systems. The company decided to phase out its old product line. The company decided to phase out the use of plastic bags in favor of more environmentally friendly options. Age out. To reach an age at which one is no longer eligible or suitable for something. Synonym 4. Age out. Reach the age limit, become too old, mature out, grow too old, graduate out, exceed the age limit. Foster children typically age out of the system when they reach adulthood, sometimes facing challenges as they transition into independence. He aged out of the youth soccer league when he turned 18. Athletes often age out of professional sports due to declining physical abilities. Run down. To decline or deteriorate in condition or quality. Synonym 4. Run down. Deteriorate, decline, degenerate, decay, weaken, erode. The old building is run down and needs extensive repairs. The once vibrant neighborhood had become run down over the years due to neglect and disinvestment. After working long hours without rest, he felt physically and mentally run down. Hand down. To pass on or transmit something to the next generation, often used for traditions or heirlooms. Synonym for hand down. Transmit, pass on, bequeath, give, transfer, convey. The family heirloom was handed down from generation to generation, carrying with it stories of the past. The judge handed down a harsh sentence to the convicted criminal, reflecting the seriousness of the crime. My grandmother handed down her old recipe book to me. Fade out. To gradually become quieter, less noticeable, or less prominent. Synonym for fade out. Diminish, vanish, disappear, dim, decline, ebb. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the colors of the sunset faded out, leaving the sky dark. The music faded out as the movie came to an end. The music gradually faded out as the scene in the movie came to a close. You can find playlists for various languages in the video description. To practice the vocabulary, you are encouraged to explore our various apps. Links to these are also included in the description. If you found something new or interesting, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section and provide your valuable feedback. And please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more educational content.